Hello, I'm the nerdy chaplain, and this is a pastor reacts to testing positive for COVID and Trump's recent offenses. I've tested positive for COVID, so I ask that you bear with me here. I'm tired and my muscles hurt and my throat is sore and I'm coughing. And I'm back to using the tablet to record because where my camera is set up, it would endanger other people in the house who have not tested positive for COVID. And so I'm outside in the car. Now I'm not able to respond properly and completely to Trump's shameful and disgraceful actions of tear gassing a peaceful protest so he could have his picture taken in front of a house of worship he does not attend, of a faith he does not believe in, holding a book he hasn't read. Bunker Boy did not even have permission to use that house of worship. But since when has that dumpster fire of a president ever considered obtaining permission first? His thugs also gassed the clergy of that church while they were performing their Christian duty. And then, for good measure, assaulted journalists doing their constitutional duty, including those of a foreign ally. It is disgusting and extremely unchristian. Though Captain Chaos there is not a Christian, but a word of faith follower, that prosperity gospel heresy. I must also say that President Voldemort there cannot solve the pain of and the reaction to the murder of an unarmed man in police custody by committing war crimes, destroying our country, and tearing down our democracy. And besides, others have done a pretty good job of reacting to this situation. I liked Legal Eagle and the Damage Report and Rebel HQ, links in the description. To continue my react, I'd like to start by telling you a bit about myself. I'm an Eagle Scout. I did my Eagle Scout project as a supply drive to the Back Bay mission in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Omega National Co-ed Service Fraternity. It's not one of the, I can't remember the name of animal. It's not like an Animal House fraternity. It's like Boy Scouts meets 4-H, if you haven't heard of it. And if you're going to college and you do want to serve your community, I would suggest looking for it. Anyway, I marched in New Haven in support of workers' rights and LGBTQ rights. I'm an interfaith chaplain, and I've helped families of various faiths say goodbye to their loved ones. I've served 2 years of national service in AmeriCorps in Worcester. I did early reading intervention for learning disabled elementary school students. I ran a photography program for kids and teens at the Boys and Girls Club, and also did a lot of stuff with Habitat for Humanity. I've served many churches doing programs for youth, Christian ed programs for all ages, community programs including a food pantry and doing blessings of the animals. I've also been a volunteer fireman and a fire chaplain. A few years ago, I was incapacitated by necrotizing hemorrhagic pancreatitis. One evening, I was working at the food pantry, at the church's food pantry, and I went down suddenly, and I ended up in a coma. While in the coma, I coded many times, and every major organ failed. I had to relearn to walk afterwards, and I'm dealing with PTSD and some brain damage from that experience. And I cannot sing anymore either. I have since lost a few organs, so that has made me immuno-compromised and diabetic. But like what Cirio Farrell told Arya Stark to say to death, I said, not today. With God's help, of course. And now, there's a very high probability that I am going to die because Cadet Bone Spurs lacked the courage, the integrity, and the moral character to take the necessary steps to protect the people of this country he took an oath to lead. I might die because that man baby was too arrogant and afraid to listen to the scientists and experts. I might die because a 70-year-old toddler was too petty towards Barack Obama to follow the pandemic response plan or any other preparation left for him. I might die because the Republican leadership across this country loved money more than their neighbor. In that Bible that he did not open, there is a command from Jesus to forgive our enemies. And there's also a story of the woman at the well where Jesus teaches us not to judge. But there was the one time that Jesus lost it, and that was at the temple when people were putting their love of money above the welfare of their neighbors. I may be just another statistic, one of the over 108,000 deaths on the watch of that Cheeto wannabe Führer, and our blood is on his hands. No, I hope not. And I don't want my loved ones to go through this again with me. I've spent the last couple days talking to my closest friends and making sure I know what they want me to leave them when I'm gone, and arranging who's going to do what and where. Because my primary care, one of my doctors said that if I get this, I'm going to die. Like they say in Boy Scouts, be prepared.
Say a command.
The GPS. But whether or not this virus does me in, please vote that Muscovite candidate out of office and save our country. So say we all. I hope this might be my last video. I don't know. It's still early. It's too early to tell what's going to happen to me. But if it is, thank you for watching this video, and I invite you to watch the others, and guess we'll I'll start recording more of the archive once it's safe to do so, if I do survive. But thank you for watching.